We are now traveling up Rockwell Avenue. It's the back side street to the PNC factory. Ooh, excuse me, not anymore. The Cleveland One building, where laws were being represented through law firms and lawyers. And you can see the lesser parking in the garage. And catch this, if you come in and catch the early bird special, you only have to pay $8 an hour, but you got to be in by 8:30. Think about it. So that means you better be coming in at 6, huh? And you better have a key pass to the garage, because the garage is closed down, fenced in, and gated. So you know what that means? You're not getting in this garage for that price unless you have the inside track, like a job to work at such of a nice place and have prestigious lunches and breaks at the water cooler sponsored by your law firm or construction company or etc. with the high clientele. But clientele is not what we're talking about here. We're talking about a place where a lot of manufacturer dreams were dashed and settlements were made and cash payments were allowed to be allotted to individuals because they had a financial institution connected right to them. Now you see, this is the back portion of the Cleveland One building, where you would have to have an entrance pass to gain these gates before the hours of operation, in which you would need a special events pass, and you'll probably have to have a key to get in. So let's just take it to the building for what it is. It wasn't for the public. It's a private entity here, and the people here who are lawyers in these law firms ran a private closed mouth with a handshake code in which existed that you could have never ever been exposed to, because if you got too close, that's why they took the bank away. PNC allowed the general public to come in, and often the general public gets to wandering around, and then they found out it's not what you see, but sometimes what you might know, that we don't want you to come in here anymore. And we, believe it or not, the Legal Aid Society, which offers law products, call it that, is housed inside of here. Yeah, I think it's on the second level, in which lawyers do pro bono work. But let me tell you about that pro bono status. That's just a nice way to say, you don't pay us, somebody else will. So let's keep it 100% real. And this is the back portion of your Cleveland One factory, manufacturing plant, of all laws that need to be bent, contracts need to be shuffled, and people need to be removed. Say hi. See, there's people up there now as we speak. You think those lights are on for no reason? That's why we're out here. We're letting you know. Sometimes the trouble in which you experience is caused by individuals who makes it. And a lot of our troubles are being made in the night times and by these big, glamorous buildings with stainless steel and shiny glass that's working not with us as a country or community, but against us. But they have a high bird nest perched up their stories near the sky. So this evening, in our first documented essay of facts, we just want you to know, seeing is believing, knowing is the truth. But this place will be here long after this story is gone, because all the naysayers will come out and doubt its authenticity. And see, this is where the entrance was to the PNC Bank, right off Rockwell. You could walk in right through these doors. It experienced some issues, I don't know. Management saw it as such. Things happen here that don't happen everywhere else. But as you can see, it's gone. And we're here showing you a nice piece of office space for some fledgling company to come along and assume this very high lease. And as you can see, years after PNC Bank has exited, no one has entered. So think about what we're telling you. We're not just here flabbergasting, making up stuff. We're giving you an insight to your city, Cleveland, Ohio, your community, downtown, and how you might want to consider doing a little bit of a history research before you start laughing and cackling about how great it is.